Hey guys, welcome back to Fix It Phillip. Thanks for watching. We have a 07 Jeep Liberty 4-wheel drive 3.7 liter V6, and we are changing the front right wheel bearing today. It comes as a whole hub assembly, and it comes with the ABS sensor. So we're gonna replace it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Okay, so we gotta take off this axle nut here. We're gonna take the caliper off. I'm gonna take it off with the whole caliper bracket and just pull it off to the side. And we're gonna take the rotor off, and then we have 3 bolts in the back holding the whole hub bearing assembly. And of course we have the ABS wire here that runs up through the body here. We're going to disconnect that. This thing is pretty rusty, so I'm going to spray it down with a little bit of PB Blaster here, let it soak while I'm taking off the caliper with the bracket. Okay, here's the caliper bracket bolts. There's just 2 here. It's a 21 millimeter, and we're just going to zap those off. Okay, then we can pull this caliper off with the brake pads and everything and move it off to the side. Okay, now we can take the rotor off. This is the end of the bolts that you can see here that run from this way. Just gonna spray these down a little bit. These screws take an inverted torque socket. It's a 14. That's how the heads of the bolts look. Okay, for the ABS wiring, we just have a bunch of clips that it sits in that we're going to take off. You just got to wedge a screwdriver in there. Let me see if you can see it. These pop right out. We got to disconnect it from inside the engine bay. Okay, there's the hole where the wire comes out from the body. And it runs over here. Take this clip off, just pull up, and the connector's here. I'm gonna put a little bit of anti-seize on these splines. Okay, so this surface is all cleaned up. It's all flat, so time for the new one. Okay, when you put the new hub bearing assembly, make sure the ABS sensor is pointing in the same spot as where you took it off. We can put the bolts back in. So we got 3 total. Okay, so we got them all started by hand. We're going to evenly tighten these down. Okay, so wheel bearings all tightened down. Now we just got to route the ABS sensor back the same way that it was. Okay, and then we'll connect this back inside the engine bay. Okay, we're just gonna push this new one back on here. Make sure you connect the ABS wire back here. Okay. And now we can put the axle nut back on. Okay, and the rotor back on. And that's it. Just make sure that the ABS wire is in close to the rotor and that everything is routed properly. Okay guys, this front wheel bearing assembly is done. I'm just going to put the tire on, give it a good test drive. So thank you guys very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, with Fix It Phillip, you can fix it. I'll see you next time.